Amsterdam.
Years ago, it was rocking.
I can't go dancing my jollies off every night.
Welcome back to the Boise Binge. I'm Braden.
I'm Lexie.
And thank you for tuning in again. Today, we'll be covering a couple of topics. Much like last week, we'll be reviewing a local brand. Again, we'll have beer. If you can't see another pattern starting here.
What's up?
We will also
What's up?
be discussing the local bars. What is the best mainstream bar in downtown Boise? And then we'll also pose the question for next week, which is, what is the best late night go-to fast food place in Boise, Idaho? So please comment down below if you have a good answer. There's a lot of them out there, so feel free to leave your best comment, and we will jump right into it. So starting off,
wow,
whatever.
You're gonna be cringy no matter what.
No, whatever. So this week we will be starting out with a couple beers. The first one we have is Laughing Dog Brewing's Premium 219 Pilsner. And Laughing Dog is based out of, I believe, Pend Oreille, Idaho. So glad I haven't heard of actually Laughing Dog Brewing. Have you heard of them before?
I have.
So I'm excited.
Because I like anything with a pup on it, and check out that.
They do have a pup on it. 4.7%. Kind of sticks to the theme of last week of every beer being 4.7%, and it is award winning. So without further
So
ado,
they say.
we will be.
I mean,
Well, we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt. They're from Idaho, Pend Oreille, Idaho. And we are going to be trying this right now, letting you know our thoughts. Cheers.
bruh.
I'm sorry. It went down the wrong pipe. Like, hit a...
Cheers again. Cheers. Okay. Not
award winning.
eh,
No.
it's not award winning by any means, but it's a decent Pilsner.
I think they literally took Coors Light and put it in their own can.
They put it through a strainer.
No, it's just Coors Light in their own can.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty light, but if you
If you like
not
Coors
bad.
Light, this is what you're drinking.
It's nothing revolutionary here. I mean, they could win some awards, maybe the
Coors
Pend
Light
Oreille
award.
Idaho Beer of the Year. I mean, I'd probably give it a 4. How about you?
For creativity and different taste,
Yeah.
a 4. For drinkability,
Yeah, drinkability.
10.
Drinkability's high. So I'd give that. Yeah, I give it a 10. You could have a lot of these things. But again, yeah, probably
Light.
true. They could have won a. I mean, I like a good Pilsner though, so I'm not gonna hit on it too
let's
much.
move on.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Boise Brewing's Check IPA. For all you hockey fans out there, go Steelheads.
I don't think it's hockey, it's skating. There's a skater on it.
Wow.
There's a skater.
Oh,
It's not
It's
hockey.
roller skater.
It's roller skating.
Well, hip check's in hockey. Okay, so it's a roller skating sport, or a skating sport, I should say. And we have a 7.6% IPA, Boise's own, Boise Brewing. We're going to give it a check. Let's see what we got. Hip check, that is.
Oh.
Got
oh.
it. Here we go.
Bruh.
What kind is this? An IPA? Expect some hops, ladies
There's some
and
hops.
gentlemen.
There's some hops.
I expected some hops, and I got the hops.
There
There you have it.
Yeah, I enjoy this. I'd give this one drinkability. I'd give this a pretty good score for an IPA. I'd say probably an 8 for drinkability for an IPA.
Wow, that's a big score for you.
It's not a 6. It's not a medium score. It's a
It's not a 6.5 like last week's
it's a
episodes.
It's a higher respected number.
Drinkability, I can't drink too many IPAs, heavy on the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good, so 5? That's good in my
So
book.
5.
I'm a positive person,
50%. Not bad, huh?
I'm just not like...
Yeah, so I overall 2 beers. If I had to choose one for the night, I'd choose Boise Brewing's Check IPA. The Pilsner, it's fine, it's good. It's just nothing new. And so if I still recommend it if you want to have a nice light Pilsner.
And support local.
And support local. Like it's a good beer.
Local communities
they got a
are
dog on the
falling.
can. And they have an award.
We like a dog.
They've won some awards, so you know it's respected. But overall, yes. Hip Check IPA.
I'm going the opposite. I would say, have they won awards? They say they have. Don't believe them. But I'm going to drink this over this. So
Yeah.
I was called a Yellow Lab Brewery because of the dog. Yellow Lab Brewery, you win. That's not your name.
So next up, we will be jumping into the topic of tonight, which is what is the best mainstream bar in downtown Boise. So the criteria for this one's going to be on Main Street,
Classic.
or 8th Street. We'll go 8th Street too because it's becoming more of a main scene.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
And then we're going to try to exclude the dive bars and do another episode on those ones later because there's a lot of great ones out there. So we're going to write down our top 5 and then go through what we think is number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, obviously, and then compare on what we think is the best and why we think it's the best or why we think it's the 5th best. So
I keep belching and it's disgusting.
okay, so starting at number 5, I put Juniper. Lexie?
Number 5, Hannah's.
Okay, so let's start off. Why did you choose Hannah's at number 5, not
Well,
higher?
1 to 5 is 1 is your favorite, 5 is your least,
Yes.
correct?
Yep, exactly.
Do I love Hannah's? Yes.
Yeah.
But do I want to go there every weekend? No, I'm old AF. I can't go dancing my jollies off every night downtown anymore. I love Rocky Johnson.
Legend.
Shout out.
Shout out Rocky.
I do like the atmosphere. The drinks are reasonably priced, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, I don't really buy my own drinks because females. That was
Nice.
sexist. But it's not something I want to go to every night.
Fair. I actually put an 8th Street wild card, Juniper, at number 5. And the reason I did Juniper is it's kind of more, they have good drinks.
You have some weird ones on there.
Yeah. Juniper, it turns into a bar at night, you know.
Not really. It's still more a main
Well,
restaurant.
now you can buy pizza at Hannah's, so maybe it's not technically, it's a restaurant now.
It's always it's always been a restaurant though. Like even going to Juniper, there's no standing room.
True.
You're sitting down at a table with your select
Well, the criteria
company.
said 8th Street. So Juniper, it is based on their drink choices, quality of cocktail.
Their cocktails are good.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're good. So that's why I put at number 5. Okay, so for number 4, who did you have?
Well, I shouldn't have given you crap because I chose Bittercreek.
Bittercreek
A
solid.
restaurant once again.
That's a solid one.
But I like their atmosphere, and in the summer, their seating area outside is nice and appropriate, and it's just a good feel. And then when you're drunk or if you can get some nice munchies. Poutine, yeah, big poutine.
and-
Don't love
good stuff.
poutine until I went there. So
their happy hour.
happy
Their
hour.
hour is unbelievable, but it starts at like 11 p.m.
So perfect. So that counts as a bar in my opinion because
Oh, yeah.
happy hour starts at 11 p.m. So
Yeah, no. Okay, Bittercreek's definitely solid.
what is yours?
Number 4 for me was the Reef. The Reef, yeah. So the Reef, obviously, rooftop bar. You don't
Love
find
a
those here in
rooftop.
Boise very often,
Love
if
a
at all.
rooftop.
And they have everyone loves the punch bowls or the fish bowls, and they got just good food, good atmosphere, tiki torches all around, lit up with fire, good vibes, great times, rock music. They got it all, you know. And I just think that the atmosphere of having the rooftop bar, good food and good drinks. I
So
mean,
far, Braden likes restaurants as his top bars.
no, these are
No,
Main
but those
Street?
are like still restaurants and then bars. So
Yeah,
He's a purely restaurant man
well,
because
so
he likes his grub.
Wait till you see the top 3 though.
All right. Well, speaking of that, my third one was Whiskey Bar.
Whiskey bar.
I like where it's at location wise. I like their drink called the Plan B, or they change it, but when I found it was the Plan B. And I like the feel. You get some interesting characters in there. You get mixture of old and young, and that's always entertaining.
Yeah, I agree. Whiskey bar.
The patronage, the patrons are
Patrons. Yes.
Did I say patronage?
Patronage. My third was actually Hannah's, and I think that Hannah's really is probably one of the best just overall for you got the dance floor, you got reasonably priced drinks, you got a lot of space because you have upstairs and downstairs, so not too crowded. And I think it's one of the most age diverse bars of like you can have people 21 through whatever age and everyone gets along. So
I haven't
like
seen
that bar.
anyone old in there,
yeah, I've seen older people in there.
and they're misplaced.
I don't think they're misplaced at Hannah's. No way.
Misplaced.
No way. I think anyone can go there, and that's why I put it.
You
number
see
3.
an older woman or older man on the dance floor, you're in trouble. It's misplaced.
Yeah. Overall, one of my favorites. So, all right. So, Lexie, what'd you have for number 2?
Grainey's Basement. Ooh, daddy, I like that place. Do I come out looking like a drowned wet rat? Oh yeah. No question about it. It's hot, it's sweaty. That's where I want to dance though. Do I feel the most free to
No.
I do. Good drinks, good bartenders. You run into talk about characters. You see some people in there that you're not seeing at other bars.
Okay. For my second bar, I actually had classic Cactus. Now, Lexie.
He likes to hit on young 22-year-olds, so.
No, I don't. I just like the classic. It's just a fun place.
I got ripped off there.
Well, that's your own fault. You can't do math when they give you money, then
I can't do math.
Then you can't complain. But I mean, you can't beat a $2 now $2.50 drink. For those who remember, rest in peace.
Sometimes $7 when you can't count.
I mean, obviously it's the best prices. It is just overall like best prices, fun atmosphere. Everyone's having a good time.
It smells like piss.
Not a good bathroom situation. Terrible bathroom situation.
I have never and I never will attempt to use the restroom there. I would rather go in the streets than go to Cactus Bar's bathroom.
I
Come on.
disagree with you, but I'm not a girl, so I don't have that problem. But it does suck.
You want to step in 2 feet of urine?
I don't want to,
but you will.
but I have to. But
Number
now we're
one.
gonna get to number 1.
Numero uno.
So, Lexie, who'd you put for number 1?
Silly Birch.
Silly Birch.
Are you joking me? I first of all went to U of I. I would say that that's the U of I bar of
U of I
Boise. So do I see everyone I know like I used to at the Corner Club? Oh yeah. Not like the Corner Club, but it's still good. One downside, hard to get a drink there.
Hard. Yes.
Pretty aggressive. But
not a great
love
layout,
love seeing everyone I know. Love the circular bar. That's fun. And also got to give a big shout out to the big guy.
Big guy up front.
Up front. I don't have to show my ID. Maybe that says more about my lifestyle than he doesn't need to see my ID.
Get in there.
But he gives me some sass. I pat him on the chest.
Big guy.
Big guy, and go on in and see all my friends. And good priced drinks, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Love
good
it.
music. And but I'm going to also echo your number 1 with Birch at number 1. Yeah, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Birch, as Lexie said, great prices. It's just like I feel like it's the perfect mix of Cactus and Hannah's of like kind of good prices, fun atmosphere, but not too over the top on either direction. It's just a perfect mix for everybody, and so that's why it's my number 1. And our number one. And overall, highly suggest all top 5 in my choices. And I'm sure you would too. Hey, Cactus. But you know what I love to do after the bars is to find my favorite late night snack, which we'll be discussing next week. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And thank you for tuning in to this week's podcast. We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.